Hi everybody. I am back with an exciting video. I think it's a giveaway to promote my shop, A Tattered Dream, on Etsy. Um, I think that you guys will really like this giveaway. It's super fun, and the item up for grabs is just incredible. Um, those of you who are avid and loyal Angie fans and followers will be pretty pleased with the prize up for grabs. So I'm gonna just go over. First, let me show you what's being given away. So I contacted Angie several months back already. It's been a while. This is what's being given away, you guys. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? It's an Angie original, you guys. Yes, indeed. Super, super beautiful. So what happened was I contacted Angie back in January, y'all, and asked her if she would allow me to purchase a journal from her, so that I could offer it as a giveaway for, a promotion in my shop. She was all over it, but she insisted that I did not pay for it because that's just Angie's way. So she made up this journal and she sent it to me lickety split. I mean, so fast. And right around February, I was doing the video or I did the giveaway for my Valentine crafting kit that was in like a file folder, an altered file folder. And at that time I had mentioned that I was going to be doing another giveaway soon that was going to be for my Etsy shop. Well, this is it. I was never able to get to it because I was just swamped. I am just so over the top busy. I wish I could. I know you guys are probably thinking to yourself, yeah, right, but I am being so serious. I am just so busy and I just have not had a chance to get to this. And it has just been weighing heavy on my mind. This journal has just been sitting here in my care. Not that I mind that because I love the journal. But it was not intended for me. So here I am to do the giveaway. I'm going to go over the requirements for the giveaway. There is a purchase that does have to be made in order to be eligible for the drawing on this giveaway. So I will move this and just kind of go over the requirements with you. So first off, there was only two requirements that Angie had. And one of them was that it had to be US only. And the reason for that is because, not because she doesn't love and adore all her international followers and such, but she just gets so freaked out. She has had several packages go missing that she's sent overseas, and so it just creates an enormous stress level for her, shipping packages overseas. So she did ask that I just made it eligible for US only. The second requirement from Angie was that you could only enter had you not ever received a happy mail from her before in the past. So if you have ever been a recipient of any happy mails from Angie before, then you would not be eligible for this giveaway. She just wants to make sure that somebody who's not ever had anything created by her wins the journal. So those are her two requirements. Now on to the others, and I've got this here just so that you guys could kind of pause the video and make sure that you know the requirements. The next one is that you must be a subscriber to my YouTube channel, and I will verify this, so just make sure that you are a subscriber. Secondly, I'm sorry. Next, you have to make a $20 minimum purchase in my Etsy shop, and that does not include shipping, you guys. So I did want to go over the shipping issues because I do always combine shipping in my shop. However, I have to do that manually. Etsy has never ever been able to get or do the combined shipping correctly in my shop. It always comes up short no matter what I do. I have added the dimensions, the weight, and everything on all my products, and it still, for some reason, cannot ever get the combined shipping correctly. So I have just eliminated even trying to deal with that anymore, because I have had several run-ins with customers who have gotten really agitated because I've had to contact them and tell them that their package is actually going to cost more to ship than what they were charged initially. And so, and I understand their why they're upset. I would probably get upset too if, you paid shipping and then they call you and say, oh no, it's going to be more. But so a whole other argument ensues when I try to let Etsy combine the shipping for me. So I've eliminated using their combined shipping, and I just do it myself manually. So because of that, everything is charged shipping individually. So you will see as you add items to your cart that the shipping starts to get kind of high. I always combine shipping. I use the least expensive shipping method possible, which is usually first class, unless it hits 13 ounces. Once it hits 13 ounces, then it has to go priority. So, but up to 13 ounces, I always ship first class. And then with regard to packaging costs, which are minimal, they're usually $1.50 to $2 for packaging costs, I always go back and I refund all your overages back to you. Now, because the purchase requirement for the giveaway is $20, your shipping fees are going to look really, really high. So I will go in and I will refund immediately your overages. So I don't want you to think that, if you're buying, $20, $25 in supplies or product from my shop, and you've got a, $25 shipping fee, I'm not going to be holding on to that money, for 2 weeks or for a week until your product ships or your order ships. I will go in right away and refund that overage. So I'm not going to hold on to your funds. So I did want to make that clear. Purchases for the giveaway must be made between July 15th through July 29th. If you made a purchase before or after those dates, it does not count. There is no exception. So this video should probably be active tonight, which is Saturday. It's Saturday the 14th. So anything purchased in my shop tomorrow, the 15th through July the 29th, is eligible. In order to be eligible or to be entered into the draw, you must leave a note in the note to seller section upon checkout stating that you would like to be entered in the drawing for the one-of-a-kind Angie original journal. If this isn't done, you won't be entered, and that is super, super important, you guys. You have to make sure you leave me that note. I get so many messages in my Etsy shop, and it's just I don't have the time to go through and add names to a list. I'm going to be going off of the notes on the orders. So please, please, please make sure that if you want to enter, just be sure that you leave that note there for me. Also, All the orders placed within this time will have a 3 to 5 business day processing time before they are shipped. Right now, my shop, I have all the items scheduled to ship within 3 business days. But because I'm expecting that I'm going to have a bit of an influx of orders, because I know that many people would like to have this journal. So I'm a one-woman show. I don't want to have this sudden influx of orders and not be able to meet my deadlines to get them out. So I will have the processing time changed from 3 business days to 3 to 5 business days before they ship. And that is it for the requirements. So now I'm going to go through the journal, and it is so gorgeous, you guys. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to bring this up. Make sure that you kind of screenshot it so you know what the requirements are. And then we'll move this out of the way and I will go over the journal. Now I've got some notes here from Angie that just gives a few specifics on the journal that I'm going to read to you really quickly. Just as far as what is inside the journal itself, what she's used. So it's got 16 shop items stuffed inside. And I'll point those out as we are going through the journal or Traveler's Notebook. I'll be sure to point all that stuff out for you all. Original ephemera includes 1800s lace from a baptismal gown, 1800s champagne lace from one of her 3 little girls' dresses that she purchased at an antique shop. It's got 1 full sheet of handwritten ledger from 1933 and some snippets of another page from her book. A 1945 bank check, a 1942 prescription, 1944 ration stamps, 2 large pockets made from vintage laces and sewn to the pages, 1920 Paris distillery receipt, a music sheet that's used as a page, and a small music sheet tucked in a spot, or a small music sheet in a tuck spot. Copies of vintage ephemera include 3 large Utica, New York receipts, a report card, a postcard from 1908, Sears pram ads from the 1900 fall catalog, and then she's also got 8 Pinterest images of little girls all sewn around, 2 mini booklets with a ton of sewing, and lots of coffee stained items. So that's what's inside the journal. And then I've got other things here. So as I go through stuff, you might as I'm flipping through, you might hear me skip out here and there, and it's only because I'm trying to just go through some of my notes here on the specifics. I just want to make sure that you all, I'm telling you everything that she's done here. So we're going to go ahead and go on in. Right now on the cover, she does have this beautiful tag. So she's just got it sewn, or not sewn, tied shut with this beautiful sari silk. Oh, before we go through this, let me read her note. So I will hold it right here so y'all can see it. It says, "Hello everyone. I hope you all will like what I created for Denise's second giveaway." That was supposed to be done months ago. The Traveler's Notebook insert is sporting my usual vintage shabby, somewhat chunky signature style. It boasts 16 fun items from Denise's Etsy shop, A Tattered Dream, as well as entirely all vintage laces, tatting, linens, doily snippets, and buttons. I included my favorites from my large supply of vintage treasures. I pray that whomever wins this labor of love will truly appreciate all of the time, effort, and love that went into making it, as well as appreciate all of the original and copies of vintage finds and ephemera that I wanted to share. I have included journaling spots as well as room to add 10 to 15 wallet-sized photos. I also pray that it will be treasured forever. As always, thank you all so very much for your super sweet comments on my dear friend Denise's Happy Mail shares from me for the past 2.5 years. You have no idea how much they touch this little heart of mine. A special thank you to Kirsty at Adeline Country Cottage on YouTube for being a constant source of inspiration for me. I send each of you loads of hugs and blessings. P.S. Please leave a comment and let me know if you like what I created to give away to promote a Tattered Dream on Etsy. Denise offers the most fun items to add to your junk journals and traveler's notebooks. She offers unmatched, fast, and friendly service, and she always combines shipping. You will not be disappointed in her items nor her excellent customer service. Till next time, Angie. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on in. All right. So again, she's got it tied shut with this beautiful sari silk. She's used a Peon Designs paper collection, and it is called, let's see here if I can remember what it's called. I don't have that right in front of me. I had it memorized, and then I have just been running around doing all kinds of stuff, and it's just not with me anymore. So anyhow, I'll put the name of the collection in the description box below. So we're going to go ahead and untie the closure. Again, it's just sari silk. And then she's got this gorgeous large quilted tag here on the front cover. Now down here, she's got let me see here. Give me a second, you guys. I'm so sorry. She's used 1800s laces from a baptismal gown and also from the little girls' dresses here on this beautiful tag, quilted tag that she's made. And it's just pinned to the top there. But as you can see, she's got vintage sewing pattern paper. There's vintage music paper. There's the tatting from the little girls' dresses. Look at how fine that is. Isn't that so sweet? And then we've got the vintage lace from the 1800s baptismal gown. And then she's got other vintage laces and such. A vintage button, some more sari silk. She's got tons of stitching. And then there's a little pin, one of the bulb pins from the shop. And this is just attached to a vintage doily that she has covering the traveler's notebook. And again, she's got another tag right there. Isn't that so pretty? So beautiful. So I'm gonna just get this and move this out of the way for now. Absolutely beautiful. So here's the tag that goes on the front cover. We'll just unwrap this. And then she's got a little booklet inside that tag, so you can see it's just a little pouch that she's created with some vintage linens. She's got some sari silk, some more tatting there, pretty flower, another bulb pin from the shop, and then a little bling there. Super cute. And then here's the little booklet that she made to go inside. Isn't that so sweet? Oh gosh. super sweet. She's got some vintage ledger sheet there, some more lace, sari silk, and that just slips right inside that little pouch there. Super cute, right? Okay, now for the traveler's notebook. So we go on in. Let me just bring it up here. Got some more of the tatting and sari silk, all kinds of stuff inside this front cover, you guys. Here's one of the vintage flashcards, the language cards here from the shop. She's got a little Tim Holtz pin or index tab there. There's another little tag that she's just topped off with some sari and some tatting. There's another tag there. Some more vintage lace stapled up at the top. And then here we've got a corrugated card tag with some more of that beautiful sari silk. Isn't that so cute? Love it, love it, love it. And then on top of the bag, now this is a glassine bag from the shop, you guys. She's just folded it up, so we've got a tuck spot here and then the top of the bag here. And she's got another vintage postcard there. She stamped it with her Tiffany stamp on the back. She stitched some lace at the top for a tab. And then in the pocket, I'm going to put this down. She's got some very old ledger paper here. And this is an original sheet. Super cool, right? How much fun is that? And then she's also got this one here, and this one's super old as well, from November 1924. This is the one from the distillery. Isn't that cool? She's topped off this music sheet page with some more sari and tatting, a vintage button, and some cheesecloth. She's got one of the glassine envelopes from the shop along with the vintage tickets, some more tatting. And then inside the envelope, she's just got the image of the little girl with her pram and doll. And she's stitched on the back some coffee dyed paper and done some stamping. And then here she's got one of the checks from 1933. Oh, put this down. I just want you guys to be able to see everything. And then behind the little envelope, she's got the original bank check, dated March 19th, 1945. And then she's got a copy of one of her Utica receipts. Perfect for journaling on the back of that. And those just tuck right behind that glassine envelope. Got some parchment paper, a vintage index card. She's got all coffee stained. And then here's one of the micro mini glassine bags from the shop. And again, it's got another one of the set of those vocabulary cards right inside. She's got it topped off with that gorgeous image there. Super fun. Again, she's done stitching. And then here's one of the vintage ads from her Sears and Roebuck catalog for the Prams. And she's got some more vintage laces, vintage music sheet, some sari silk, and some linen right there as well. Super pretty. Super, super pretty. This paper collection is so gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? She's done a little bit of stamping down there. And you guys, that's a Prima stamp. Everybody asks where those stamps are from. That one's from Prima. Then we've got another little tip out here to do some more journaling. And then here is one of the larger craft sacks from the shop. She's just got it folded in half. Right here she's topped it off with some vintage music sheet and this gorgeous image of this beautiful little girl. She's backed it with coffee stained paper that she's done some light stamping on and stitched all the way around again. And then when you open up the bag, oh, that can tuck right in there. And then when you open up the bag, she's got more goodies. This is one of the long flat payroll envelopes from the shop. Super fun. I love these envelopes, you guys. And she's just topped it off with some vintage sewing pattern paper and that beautiful image there. And then inside she's got one of the ledger sheets from the shop. Super, super fun. Perfect for journaling, additional journaling spots in your books. Isn't that so beautiful? The kids are outside playing. Our neighborhood kids are outside playing. They sound so cute. I don't know if you guys can hear them. They're all giggly. Okay, here's the next page here. And then here she's just made a tuck spot out of this printed image here. And then she's got one of the inventory tags. She's torn the top half off. It's probably somewhere else in the journal. Topped it off with some sari that she's stitched across the top. And then here she's got her original music sheet paper. Super delicate. Love it, love it. Look at that paper. Isn't that so pretty? God, I love that paper line. Then on the back here, she's got this other digital image that she's just stitched on the side of the page to create a tuck. And behind there, she's got a vintage prescription from 1942. Oops, sorry. This is the not a copy. This is the actual prescription, you guys. Then over here she's created another tuck spot out of one of the Dewey Decimal cards from the shop. She's topped it off with some of the 1800s baptismal gown lace, some sari silk, a rusted pin from the shop. Isn't that so pretty? Oh gosh. And then inside the tuck we have got one of the smaller glassine envelopes from this shop. She's topped it off again with some sewing pattern paper and that beautiful image of that little girl there. And then on the back she's just got some vintage tatting from the little girl's dress and some lace. And then inside another little journaling sheet, so you can write down some additional notes or memories. And then we've got another copy of another check here. This one's from 1928. A little bit of stamping. She's created another one of her quilted tags here. I love this. And again, she's used some tatting from that little girl's dress, more vintage linens, some of the sari silk, and she's just attached everything to some of this handmade paper that she's coffee stained. Tons of stitching, and then she's topped it off with that beautiful image there. And it's kind of puffy. I don't know if you guys can make that out. She's stuck some quilting or batting underneath the photo before she stitched it down, so it's super cool. Love that. Then we've got this little tiny Tim Holtz clip there that holds it on the page. On the back here we've got another pocket made out of this vintage eyelet lace. Again, some more tatting. Copy of a report card from 1937. Another beautiful image there that she's backed with some coffee stained paper that she's done a little bit of light stamping on and stitched all the way around. And then this gorgeous printable that she's topped off with vintage lace and sari. You guys, I hope I'm able to get this in on one shot. I'm already at 30 minutes. I don't know. There's that page there. One of the merchandise tags from the shop, topped off with some of the sari, a button, or not a button, a flower, a rusty pin from the shop, and some vintage lace. This is just a tip out for some more journaling. Here's the other end of that craft sack, the large white craft sack, and she's just topped it off with a 4-inch doily from the shop, some cheesecloth, and that beautiful image there. So pretty. And then she's got another top tuck here of just a vintage pram ad, and again some linen, vintage lace, and some more quilted fabric there. Here's the top of that inventory tag with those ration stamps that she was talking about. And again, she's got another bulb pin, and this is just a tuck spot. You can tuck something behind there. She's just stitched it on. Here's another tuck spot here with another vintage pram ad. And then another pocket in the back. She's used one of the metal rim tags from the shop, topped it off with some cheesecloth and one of those Tim Holtz tokens. And it just says knowledge. And inside this gorgeous lace and vintage linen pocket, she's got a little flip book with that gorgeous image, the little girl and her dolly. Isn't that sweet? And then she's just got some paper in here, some ledger sheet from 1946. And still got their notes on the back. And there's some more. Some graph paper. So there's that, and then again she's got another receipt tucked in here from Utica, New York. This one's dated 1880. Super cool. Tons of vintage items in here, you guys. And then of course there's that vintage music sheet that she used as a page. And then she's got a paper clip topped off with some of the sari silk here, holding on this gorgeous image of this beautiful little girl. Isn't she so sweet? Oh my god, I love her. And then she's got her little Tim Holtz clip that she topped off with a vintage button and a little snippet of sari silk. And she's backed it again with some coffee stained paper, some light stamping. Cute as a button. She sure is. So sweet. And then there's the back cover. We made it, you guys. And then of course she's got it signed Angie 2018. So there it is, you guys. I'm just going to do a quick flip. Isn't it so beautiful? So if you guys are interested in having a chance at winning this journal, head on over to the shop. I'm going to leave the link to my Etsy shop down below. You just have to make a minimum purchase of $20 without shipping. And again, remember what I said about the shipping. I will go in and refund your overages immediately. I'm not going to hold on to those funds, you guys. And I'm so sorry about that. I really apologize for the inconvenience as far as that's concerned, but unfortunately that is the only way that I have been able to get that done. There's just, like, I can't leave it up to them to combine it, because too many arguments have resulted by me doing that. So, but I do apologize. So there you have it, you guys. This gorgeous traveler's notebook insert. You've got this beautiful little pouch with a little journaling book inside. This gorgeous wrap for the journal. Vintage doily here. With this beautiful oversized tag that she created. Tons of vintage finds. And hello, it's an Angie original. I mean, come on, you guys. You all know you want it. So head on over to the shop, and don't forget, go over the requirements. Please, please, please pay attention to those requirements. They are super important. What else? I think that's it. Also, I just wanted to say thank you all so very much for always leaving such sweet comments on Angie's Happy Mail shares. She wanted me to tell you guys thank you all very much, that she appreciates all your kind thoughts and comments. They really just cheer her up. They make her so happy. And I wanted to say thank you as well for all the support that you guys show me here on my channel, and of course in my Etsy shop. You guys have I have the most amazing customers. You guys are all so awesome. But good luck to you all, whoever joins, and I will be back on, let me think here. I am going to be doing the drawing on, hold on one second. Okay, sorry. So the drawing is going to be open from July 15th through the 29th. So any purchases made between that time